Ah, it's working. Well, that's a surprise. Oh, no! That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Right, okay. So, I'm back again, and this time I actually have a webcam. Wow. Yeah, and a green screen. I've finally got the green screen working. So Black will finally be happy about that. He can stop moaning about it. And I've hopefully fixed the issues I was having previously. Now, I do have a little bit of issue here, as you can see on screen. That should hopefully get fixed, but I possibly may need a new green screen or something. Let me just try. See if that works. So I'm literally just scooting something around my foot, trying to see if I can smooth it out. But yeah, maybe I just need to bring the light source further down. Let's see if that works. Yeah, terribly professional I am right now. Come here. Let's try that, see if that works a bit better. It's a little better. It's not much better. Sorry, Boo Boosh. Did I smack your cage? So I've got my rat cage behind me. And I have my first viewer. Wow, hello. I am, yeah, like I said, this is a test stream. Oh, no, and I'm shaking things again. I shouldn't be doing that. Playing with the Pokeball Plus right now. So what are we doing? Obviously, we are going to be doing a little bit of shiny hunting right now, because that's a couple of things I want to get done on this particular version of the game before I eventually get rid of this one when the new ones come out. But what do I need now? I need to go into my bag, don't I? I do, because I need some super lore. Yeah, I've got quite a few of them. Because we had some problems last time I was trying some streaming, because I had my Switch over in the opposing side of the room whilst my computer is here. No, go away. And what are we after? We're after either a shiny Vulpix or a shiny Ninetales, is what we're after right now. And we're just here, wherever the hell here is. I forget where it is. Let's see. Hello, Eevee. Wants to listen to what oh, yeah. Well, you have to listen to me now, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Well, let's have a look at Skydash, see exactly where we are, because it's easier than finding the map. We're currently on Route 7. We're just running in and out of the gates from Saffron City. So that's what we're doing. And every time we do this, we are resetting the area. This is how I found most of my shinies, but I don't actually have any shinies on this version of my game. I've got them all over in my Let's Go Pikachu, on my Pikachu edition. So that's where they all are. I don't have them here, unfortunately. And unfortunately, it's a bit boring on that one now, because everything's like level 100. Everything's been super trained, hyper trained even. So they're all level 100. Like 6 IV or 5 IV or whatever IV they need to be. And it's just curb stomping all the time. I did a quick stream test on my other, actually on my Twitch channel for my other YouTube channel. And went through the Pokemon League. We'd literally just curb stomped the entire league. It was not even funny. And I really need to get a new set of headphones, because they look fine when I've got a black background, but when I'm on the green screen, they don't look good. So I could do with getting a better pair. Something a little bit smaller form factor, I think. But yeah, no, I've fixed my problem with syncing issues between the controller and the Switch by having the Switch right next to the computer now. I've gone and ordered myself a new dock as well, so that I can have it on my big TV as well when I want to sit and chill playing. So I'll have a dock specifically for when I want to stream and record. Because that'll be nice, because I had the idea of... Oh, hello Vulpix. We want a shiny one of you, or your big brother or sister. Now, what am I talking about again? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, that was it. Because my original idea was just to have the Switch over so I could sit on the sofa and play there, nice and comfy like. But the problem with that is that I'd just be having to record any footage I wanted, and then have to do the voiceovers after. And as one of my existing subs on my other channel pointed out to me, she says it takes the spontaneity out of it, and I do agree with that. I do much prefer being more spontaneous and being able to do my voice work whilst recording, because then things can. That's when the random stuff happens, and I like the random stuff. And it took me a while today to get everything all set up again, to work out how to get the audio coming through OBS so that I can hear it as well, not just you guys. So it's been a learning experience, and like I said, I need to fix my green screen at some point, but I may need to get a new one because my rats have attacked this one because there's a massive hole just down there. I didn't realise because it's been sitting up in the corner for ages. Then again, I do have one of those green screens that's the pop-up green screens. I have one of those as well, which has the blue screen on the other side, so I may try that at some point. And I've only just started being able to get my studio lights working properly, because I couldn't get the light diffused until just now. So many technical issues that so many technical hurdles that I've had to jump through. And you know what? I didn't even check there. If that was a shiny, I would not have been very happy. Hopefully it wasn't. What was that? Oh, that was the tail of the Porygon. Now, we are kind of looking for either a shiny Vulpix or a shiny Ninetales. But I would not say no to catching a shiny Pidgey, because we have got our 32 catch streak on Pidgey here, so that won't break the streak. And we could also go for a shiny Porygon, if one does pop up. But the main thing I'm looking for at the moment is, like you said, the little fire boy. That's what we want right now, and I can't believe I said that. But yeah, one of the things that's a bit weird for me as well is that since thing is, I've had channels on YouTube for like the last 6 to 8 years or so. Doing completely different things, never done anything even remotely Nintendo or Pokemon related before, but I've got so used to calling myself my what I call myself on those channels. I mean, I tried the intro saying, "Hi there, it's Wolf, the dragon trainer." It felt so wrong. It's so weird. You spend, it's not weird. You spend so much time getting used to referring to yourself one way. But it's also why I called myself Wolf, because and no, I'm not. It's not related to the wolves from the Wolf's Den. Those guys, no. Although I do have the same surname. My surname is actually Wolf, same spelling as well. I actually found out after, but that's really weird. And the worst bit was my professional Facebook account is actually called Bob Wolf, but this is before I found them and realised that there was Bob and Will Wolf. So I feel really weird. I feel like a charlatan. What have we got up there? Nope. So yeah, this is basically all we're going to be doing, running in and out of a door. I mean, we could mix it up by trying to go and have a look for some bottle caps and everything as well, because I have no idea how many... You know what, let's have a look. How many silver and gold bottle caps have I got? Because I have no clue. I really don't. I don't even know. I've got 1 silver and no gold. Alright, okay. Probably because I don't think I've been looking for them on this one. I've been looking for them over on the other one. Doop. Okay. Zoop. Yep. Okay. But one of the things I really do like about having having Pokemon on the Switch is because it's a console. We can have different profiles, so we can have multiple saves. It's so nice, and I don't have to buy multiple copies, but I invariably always do. I always get both because I'm just that OCD about it. I have to have everything. But no, Porygon, you're not going to get me. But for anyone watching, I'm curious as to how the audio quality sounds. I mean, I could try listening to myself a second because I'm not actually recording my desktop audio, but I'm kind of lazy. I shouldn't really admit that, should I? Yes, but who am I? I am Wolf. Let's just go with that. Oh. No, neither of them are shiny Vulpix. If they were, they'd be a bit more kind of a yellowy colour is the main body. I think the tail and the hair stays the same. It's just the main body of the fur changes to a slightly more yellow colour. Right, here we go. Nope. I mean, it's possible that I'm missing a bunch of... Nope. You got me! Bugger off, Porygon. But also, the great thing about having... Actually, why am I'm going off on a massive tangent again. I am one of the kings of tangents. But yeah, I am Wolf. Let's just go with that. And as the name suggests by my channel, I love dragons. So dragons are my favourite typing in the game. And if it's not immediately evident by my choice of profile picture, account, all the art on this channel is temporary right now. And again, I've been too eagerly shaking my hand. I do talk with my hands a lot, so this is going to be happening quite often. If it's not self-evident, Haxorus is my favourite Pokemon. Especially shiny Haxorus. I spent ages breeding one in Pokemon Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I can't remember which one it was. But that's one of the things I don't like too much. I mean, I love the Let's Go titles. They're very nostalgic for me. Because I did start playing back, wow, in the like mid-90s or something. Maybe the early 90s, I can't remember. Basically, when Red and Blue first came out on the original Game Boy. I've been playing since then. Yeah, I'm old. I'm older than I look, let's put it that way. But Wolf, how old are you? I'm 36. Like I said, I know I don't look it. But, yes. Also, I don't act it either. It's one of those ones that act your shoe size, not your age. But, yes. Yeah, I've been playing since the original game, so that's why I'm feel very nostalgic towards the Let's Go titles. But the one thing I really do miss from them is the breeding mechanics. Now, I understand why they weren't in the game, and entirely because they weren't in the originals, and this is a remake of Yellow, which I loved, by the way. My ex-girlfriend hated me because I had a little Game Boy Pocket at the time with Pokemon Yellow in it. Bright yellow Game Boy Pocket, bright yellow Pokemon Yellow copy, obviously. It matched, it had to. And I used to take it with me everywhere. And she didn't like that. She stuck with me for 5 years though, so it was it mustn't have been that bad. But yeah, now I've got it on the Virtual Console on my 3DS. I'm trying to remember where my 3DS is actually. I haven't used it for a while. It stopped working for a while because my micro SD card in there got corrupted. And it wouldn't let me play anything. So that was a bit awkward. Right, now there. You know what? Let's pause this here. Not pause it, but let's sit that here for a second. Because I'm going to see if I can... Right, filters. Let's see if I can just quickly tweak that chroma key a little bit. Because it is bugging me. Right, we're inching it up slowly until it starts taking chunks out of me. Right, that's looking better, so we'll stick with that for now. And there we go. Get that resituated back in my hand again. And here we go. So what the hell was I talking about? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, no, I finished that tangent already, didn't I? But yeah, so right now, I decided that I really wanted to start something different, something Nintendo and, well, mostly Pokemon themed, I'll be honest. Like I said, I've been a Pokemon fan for many, many years now. And I decided that I finally wanted to get to kind of just make some Pokemon themed content. Never done it before. Well, this is my third attempt at, well, my second Pokemon live stream. The first one was 50 minutes long and absolutely terrible. Because there was so many sync issues. I mean, my Pokeball Plus was out of battery at the time because I hadn't used it for so long. And then my red Joy-Con kept lagging because there was such a distance between me and the Switch. Not to mention that it was around a corner, so that didn't help much. And it kept desyncing and lagging. And eventually just kept disconnecting, so I just got annoyed with it and decided to fix the technical issues, which we've done now. It seems to be working perfectly fine. Now, I've thought of something as well. I may need to move my webcam as well. Let's get into a quick battle so I can see where everything is. Yeah, okay, I've encountered a Pidgey. That's great. Oh no, I'm in front of everything, aren't I? So let's actually drag me over a little bit. Let's try that. That should work. Now, I'm not planning to stay in this. There we go. Well, I could potentially put myself over the other side. We'll see. This is all just a work in progress at the moment. Like I said, it's a test stream to work out where everything should go. But yeah, you may be asking, why do I need to have the Switch next to my computer rather than just use a laptop or something and stream from my couch? Well, one of the reasons would be my rather expensive microphone. I was trying with my old studio mic. Sorry, I have eczema and it's inside my nose and it itches like nobody's business. So I'm not picking my nose, I'm literally just itching and scratching it. It's the itchy and scratchy show. But immensely less interesting than the one on The Simpsons. But yeah. But I tried it and the audio quality over there was terrible. I was also thinking of using my Sony Handycam as the webcam, because that's just such a better picture. Problem is, it turns out I need a little bit of hardware in order to get that to work, which is a something mini recorder. Basically, a little tiny little box, about yay big, and you plug your Handycam in through the mini HDMI to HDMI port, and then plug that to the computer via USB-C or whatever. Yeah, ended up costing an absolute arm and a flaming leg. So I thought, you know what, no. Let me just put it this way: it cost just about as much as my brand new Elgato did. The other reason I haven't done anything like this before is because, like I said, I didn't want to buy an Elgato because they're just so expensive. I mean, I'm British, so I'm usually defaulting to pounds here, but it's about 160 quid. But I don't live in England anymore. I live in Norway now. So it's 1,666 Norwegian crowns. So, very, very, very evil amount of money right there. And before anybody asks, yes, I am a metalhead, so I do love my heavy metal. The haircut may give it away a little bit, but then again, that's the haircut came from a different area. And actually, the ponytail's only a tiny bit, only about yay long presently. It used to be all the way down my back until after splitting up with my most recent ex, I started cutting my hair myself, and every time I did, it kept going further and further up my head. Because you're not very good at cutting your own hair. Who'd have thought it? And so I ended up having to shave the whole thing off and start from scratch again. Which is where I am right now. So it's getting back to the minimal levels of normalcy for me. Well, I say normalcy. What I'm used to. I hate having short hair because I think I look like a normie. I don't like that. Not at all. And yes, I can talk for England. I was at work today and somebody eventually just told me to shut up and go away because I just wouldn't stop talking. But again, lots of practice with me. There we go. But as I've stated as well, I do have another YouTube channel. It's not that big, but it's not that small either. It's about 32,000 subs. Sci-fi gaming, it is. So it's all science fiction-y kind of stuff. So I wanted another channel where I could focus on more kind of Nintendo and Pokemon themed stuff, because I want to keep them separate. Right now, this one is... this channel's going to be totally unmonetized for now. If I decide it's going to be worth bothering with it more, then I'm going to get some proper artwork made up. I've got a couple of artists I've got my eye on. It feels weird that I'm actually using the DeviantArt to look for artists, but it's not entire weird art over there. There's some great artists over there. There's one that I liked where it was a guy that I got that had done a really awesome dragon trainer. I really like that. I really like that particular style, so I'm looking into that later. But like I said, only if this ends up being potentially viable. But the question I've got is for, not necessarily people watching now, but for people who are going to be watching this after it's no longer live, is, so far, what do you think about this? Right now, as you can see, it's only really testing. I have no idea what direction I really want to go with this channel as yet. And apologies, I am sweating really profusely, but it is really humid here in Norway. And Oslo even, and it's fairly warm. And unfortunately, my apartment is in a not exactly a complex. It's a house complex, but mine is on the rear end of the ventilation system, so I get everybody else's humidity. It's possible you may be able to hear a slight hum in the background. I hope not. But it's possible, and that's my dehumidifier. I've got that thing running 24/7, but it never really seems to help. I can't have the fan going with the green screen, so that doesn't help. And I don't want to remove the green screen because the apartment behind's a bit of a mess. I haven't tidied up in a couple of days. It's all my new it's all my new techie geeky stuff. All the packaging for that's lying everywhere because I just could not be bothered to throw it away yet. Well, oh well. Am I glad I've got 50 of these? Oh god, I'm kind of being put in mind right now of when I was shiny hunting the Haunter. No, the Ghastly even. I was hunting for a shiny Ghastly when over Christmas break. Winter holiday, I went back to visit my family back in England, and took my Switch with me. So that's all I was doing for like a week and a half was shiny hunting. I ended up hunting a Ghastly to begin with. If I was using the Joy-Con, I'd show you the pictures because I screen capped them all. But I was shiny hunting a Ghastly. I was sitting there in Oslo Torp Airport, sitting in the waiting area waiting for the flight, nodding off because I've been doing this for hours and travelling tires me. But I'm sitting there falling half asleep. Then, obviously, we get called onto the plane, get set onto the plane, plane takes off and all this. And I'm still sitting there shiny hunting in the middle of the flight. Literally just about to fall asleep, and one pops up just as I'm ready to nod off. And instantly awake. It's like an instant adrenaline shot. So yeah, that was fun. And then whilst I was visiting my family, staying at my grandparents' house, I decided, you know what? You know, that shiny hunting a ghastly, that was tedious. That was horrendously bad just because the amount of chances that show up in there. I mean, chances have no business being in the... You know, I've forgotten what it's called now. Where's my map? It's Lavender Town, I know that, but I forget the name of... the tower. Oh, right, it's shifted in my hand. There we go. Oh, it's just called Pokemon Tower. There we go. For some reason, I was under the impression that it had a different name. But yeah, no, Chansey has no business being Pokemon Tower at all. Especially when you're shiny hunting, and you have to get, well, you don't have to, but it really helps to get a catch combo of 32. Any catch combo over 11, and those things are there. Those things, they're everywhere. They have no business being there at all. So yeah, that was not ideal. But then I thought, yeah, that was long-winded and a bit tedious. What can I do that's even worse, being such the total masochist that I am? You know what? Let's go and hunt for a shiny Mewtwo. Because I hadn't got the Mewtwo at this point. I completed the Pokédex, but this was... oh. Ah, which side's that? That is... Yeah, that's this side. Okay. Ow! Professional quality streaming courtesy of the Wolf. There we go. That's better. Sorry, I didn't realise the green screen had slipped. No, Porygon. I don't care if you are huge. We're not interested. But by this point, I'd already completed the Pokédex, as I was saying, because I transferred over one of my couple of Mewtwo from Pokemon Go. And I got a lot of my missing Pokemon for the Dex through Pokemon Go. The last couple I needed, I got through a couple of random trades, so that was all sorted. So I completed that. I got the Shiny Charm, but apparently I needn't have bothered, because it turns out that the Shiny Charm does not affect static Pokemon. So the Legendary Trio, the Legendary Birds, or Mewtwo, doesn't matter with any of them. So yeah, perfect. But oh well. So I sit there, and I am basically resetting my, it's not resetting console, but closing the software, reopening up, interacting with Mewtwo again, checking whether or not he's a shiny. It takes me the best part of a week of soft resetting for at least 4 hours a day to get him. Turns out I was just extremely unlucky, because some people have got the shiny on that one ridiculously quickly. I didn't get that. But you know what? Like I said, I'm a masochist, so I'm actually tempted to go and do that on this this profile as well. Just because, like I said, yeah, I'm a masochist. I might as well change the channel to Wolf the Masochist. Or Wolf the Dragon Masochist. Yeah, but no, nothing. Alright, looks like I've got about... basically right now I've got upwards of another hour until I have to stop trying for this. So I don't know if you heard that, but I just cracked my elbow. Have we got anything? Come on. No. But then again, it did take silly amounts of time to find that shiny Venonat as well. I suspect it's going to be roughly similar to that for this. For the simple fact that what I'm looking for is a rare spawn here, which is exactly what the Venonat was, and it's only one small patch of grass, which it was with the... Actually, the Venonat one, the patch of grass was a lot smaller. But the worst bit about getting that shiny Venonat was that I didn't even keep it. No. And the second shiny... the second shiny Charmander that I went and picked up. And a bunch of other random shinies that I'd managed to find throughout my adventures. No, I didn't keep those. I gave them to my little brother's girlfriend. Because my little brother's 10 years my junior. So he's 26 now. As is his missus. And for that same Christmas that I was visiting, he bought a Switch with Let's Go, with one of the Let's Go games on. I can't remember if it was the Pikachu or the Eevee version. But I basically offered to do some shiny hunting for her because I got nothing else better to do at the time. So that's what I did. I just gave her over all the shinies that I didn't care about. Because, I'm glad that Ninetales was not a shiny, because if that was, I would not have been very happy with just having it pop up as I was leaving. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot now. Oh, that was it. Contrary to what a lot of people seem to feel about shinies, I don't care for most of them. I actually actively despise a lot of the shinies. There's very few that I think... there's very few that I'm interested in. Those are the ones that I find more aesthetically pleasing. Like, and a good example of one that I loathe with a passion is... what was it? Shiny Lugia. I hate Shiny Lugia because he turns pink. I hate pink. I hate pink Pokemon. I will use them if they are tactically advantageous to me in competitive or in battles, like a Clefable. I think Clefable's hilarious sometimes. But I'll use them if I have to. But any shinies that turn a Pokemon pink, no, not interested in the slightest. What else? Yeah, the shinies that I really enjoy are ones that I find much more aesthetically pleasing. I mean, my favourite one, some of my favourite ones are shiny Charizard, obviously, because he turns black with red wings. That is awesome. Shiny Haxorus, because he's black armour. Yeah, you know what? Anything that turns black, I really like. I actually really like... oh, which one was it? It's the Evolution. The Dark type one. I forget its name now. Oh, God, I can't remember now. What is it called? Umbreon. I really love shiny Umbreon. Because I think the blue rings look way better than the yellow rings. It just looks way nicer against the black. And also anything that usually turns green I don't like, so... what am I thinking? Shiny Dragonite I don't like. What was that? What was that? No, that was Pidgey. Right. But yeah, oh yeah, one of my absolutely most loathed shinies is shiny Dratini and Dragonair, just because they turn pink. I really do not like them. Shiny Clefable I don't like either, because it looks almost no different apart from its ears turn green. That's it. It's like my two most hated things. Something that turns green and something that's pink. Shiny Clefable, I don't like it. But yeah, I don't see... From Pokemon Sword and Shield onward, potentially, I'm probably not going to be as much of a fan of shiny Gengar either. For the simple fact that the only reason there's only one reason I think shiny Gengar is actually any good, and that's because of Mega Gengar. Because a shiny Mega Gengar is white, with like a bit of pink on there, but I'm choosing to ignore that. But yeah. What else? Actually, the one exception to the green rule I have for the shinies is Mewtwo. Shiny Mewtwo does look awesome. But you know what? I need to go to the bathroom, so I am actually going to... Right, let's bring that up quickly. Unfortunately, I am actually going to cut this live stream short now. I was planning to go for about another half hour or so, but I'm going to have to cut it off now because I really need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to have to mess around putting my green screen back again. So, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for watching this after the fact. I'll catch you next time.